Assalamualaikum to our respectful lecturer, Sir Muhammad Azwan Azran bin Perman. Here we will present about the recruitment and selection of employees in organizations. In this presentation, we are consist 5 group members, which is Regionally Edilna Elisha binti Stanley, Muhammad Fakrul Hanif bin Matali, Putri Nabila binti Ahmad, Norman bin Lamed, and last but not least, Najwa Shazwani binti Zulkifli.
First is the definition of recruiting. Recruiting is an essential part of talent management, which can be defined as the process of searching the right talent and stimulating them to apply for jobs in the organization. It basically is the process of looking for the right candidates to fit the job description that has been offered by the organization. Okay, there are two types of sources of recruitment, which is internal sources and also external sources. Internal sources, as we all know, that it is vacancies within a company that are to be filled by the current workers in the organization itself, which is whereas external sources is a company hire a non-existing workers, which is new and fresh worker from outside of the organization. So now we are talking about social media recruiting. What is social media recruiting? Social media recruiting is no longer a new thing in this society. Okay, it has become a norm in this era of modernization. That organization often use social media recruiting for recruiting source. Okay. So, social media can be described as the use of the social network-based verbal media among population of people who meet online and share their share information, knowledge, and also opinions with each other. Some of these include internet job boards, which is internet sites that allow organizations to upload their vacancy as well as candidates to upload their CV online. Okay, so by using social networks for recruiting, access is enabled to a wide range of candidates. Okay, recruiters claim that social media helps them to identify candidates of higher quality. In fact, 93% of recruiters use the social media to help their recruitment efforts. Okay.
Next is the advantages of social media in recruitment. First, reduce costs of hire. Social recruitment is more cheaper because recruitment costs via social media always lower than other methods. For instance, a Facebook advertisement will gain you more than twice as much exposure as the conventional recruitment method. All we need to do is edit some poster using free online application, and we can directly post it to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any other platform. Next is open the door to engagement. Social media account is getting more exposure as interested individuals search more information about the job opportunities. Many interested parties are going to post on the comment section, others are going to share it to their friends and family, and others will directly message us. Thirdly, allows you to target your vacancies more. Social recruiting comes with amazing potential to maximize the available opening for other groups of people. The goal is to attract potential applicants if they get a job at our company, not overwhelm them with promises. Fourthly, screen your candidates. It is now an open secret that companies are using social media to acquire a detailed understanding of our employees that they have employed at the company. Many people see social media as open space where they can express their grievance, discuss and share their experience. What they do not know is that employers are also testing out the social media candidates. Last but not least is shortened hiring time. The conventional recruiting methods typically take longer than the recruiting method used in social media. It means that social media is the medium to consider when we have an open role that we need to fill in the shortest possible time.
The disadvantage for recruitment in social media is disadvantage for economically weaker candidates. There are some job seeker they don't have any social media platform for the access because sometimes have a economically weaker that causes they have failed for access the media social for get a job. They are not expert for handle the any social media platform like computer. We know many workers nowadays will use a computer. They're forced to go to cyber cafe for access the internet and find a job for at social media. Next is increasing visibility. For job posting, the organization need high expenditure for make the advertisement for posting at social media. In rough for small organization to make ads in social media, that needs a high model. According to Convince and Convert, a social media consulting firm, around 67% of social media in the United States don't follow the brands. Next is take a lot of time. The employer will take a lot time for filtering process. Choose a quality employee and fulfill the requirement. In 1 week you're waiting for the job, and the ending you are rejected. It very waste of time. In waiting time, candidate can get another job. Any employee that will choose get a reply at email or direct in social media in 1 week. But if the employee not reply a message, it means you are rejected. Next point is too impersonal. Without the opportunity for the employer to hold multiple in-person interview, it can be difficult to determine if the candidate was worthy or not to the company. It's more problem for the employee because they have a hard time to make sure if the company was acceptable for them or not. While using Facebook, this social media was public platform. Many posting, bio, and share can be methods for employer to hire an employee. For Twitter, employee difficult to giving detail about their personality because Twitter required only 150 words only. And last, damage online reputation. What you choose to post online can affect your perception and reputation. If a right post bring a positive feedback, if a posting was bad, it will might a negative feedback. Social media also provide for candidate or client to review your service public. If they has a positive review, it's great. But if negative review, may damage your recruitment reputation.
So we proceed to the recommendations. For the first one is keep potential candidates engaged, whereby can build a community. In this case, don't simply spam your crowd with a shitty substance. Give them something to draw in with a manufacturer and a network of similar invest individuals. Try not to toss data at them and make a single direction road. Start the discussions and convey on it. For the second one is build your company online reputations. In this situation, organization can develop your brand and be the organization that everybody thinks about and need to work for. Become the expert in your particular field. Don't simply target client with your marketing. For the third one is organization also can using the social media for share quality content what your organization do. In these situations, organization sharing substance, be it your own or correct content, guarantee that what you share isn't as spam. Recognize what addresses your crowd is asking and offer them the response. Keep them logged in. Online networking doesn't work in the event that you don't have something other that need to share in somewhat the purpose of being socials. The content can be shared with the video, image, infographic, podcast, advertising, and so on. Last but not least, involve employer in sharing posts on social media. In the situation, incline toward your current worker system to get the work out. Request that your representative engage in the enrollment drive. Have them share your post and their web-based live stage. The intensity of individual suggestions talk that never be talked little of, from either those seeking initiative and those searching for enrollment. Besides, internet-based of life, best life share among the most productive wellspring of recruit.
Okay, next is for the last one. As for conclusion, social media recruitment make recruitment process more easier. It is also easy to access by large amount of people. Even the recruitment by social media is easy, but it takes time to adopt this strategy and must have a proper content of management. The company also need to make a proper research and also know who is the targeted market. And the last one, the company must put a right person in charge of advertising, publishing, and also creating content of recruitment on the social media. Although recruitment by social media is easier, but it is also easy to target the wrong market as it is to reach the right one, and everything depends on the type of content you write. Represent a good look on social media is important before declining the application. So that's all from our group today. Thank you.